Creeping on you till you kill a rich. Check out my demeanor, bitch. Niggas thought the king had fallen off. Do you believe this shit? We don't follow nothing, we the leadership. Black Wall Street. Money moving through this crypto, we just reel it in. Stacking up.
Y'all let your boy Philly Freezer holding it down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right, fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for crypto out here. 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. Some legends out here.
All day.
Welcome to the Maryland for Crypto show. It's your boy Sean Prince in the building. Back in effect, I got my guy Money Meech to the right. Mr. Make It Happen to the left. You know what it is. And the biggest boombox in America behind me. Yo, I gotta holler at the studio owner. We gotta turn that boombox into an NFT, man. Because that right there is that's classic. We're in the mecca of hip hop, just like we're in the mecca of the crypto space right now, and the whole market is bullish. I just want to give y'all a little bit of a backstory. I've been binge watching Wu-Tang lately. I had no idea how they came to be and how that show just pretty much embodied hip-hop in itself. And I kind of attest that to crypto with them seeing the future and combining kung fu into music. Just like crypto is pretty much changing the financial system into digital. Everything's going digital. Mail, games, work, you name it, it's all going digital. But with that being said, do not take the Shaolin Sword of Death to the heart and lose your crypto, because
oh my God. That's what we starting with already.
That's what we start with right now, because we got one of the I'm not gonna name no names, but you know, something happened here recently where, you know, a little bit of malware was sent to somebody and they thought that they were actually putting crypto into a safe wallet, and they were not. And they ended up getting wrecked. Getting super wrecked.
Right,
so
listen, fuck it. I'm going to say it. Yes, it was me. All right? Yes. All right? Listen, I did it. All right? I lost some Songbird tokens that was airdropped to me. Yes, I did. All right? So I'm going to explain the story real fast, once and done, and that's all y'all going to hear from it. All right? So for the past, well, first of all, I did get my airdrop, all right?
You got the airdrop.
I got the airdrop of so many.
He was doing his due diligence.
Doing my due diligence. I got my airdrop. I staked it on my ledger, you feel me? And of my, you know what I mean? And I staked a little less than half, all right, on the Bifrost wallet. You know what I mean? And
where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, where it's supposed to be staked. And I opened up my wallet, secure keys and everything. Now, for the past 2 weeks, for some reason, I could not transfer the rest of my Songbird tokens from my MetaMask wallet to my Bifrost wallet. So long story short, after 2 weeks of frustration, I reached out. I went to Bifrost on Twitter. I reached out on their page, hey, and within like 30 seconds, by the time I hit boop boop, and somebody responded, and it said Bifrost support team, blah blah blah. Before they even sent me the link, we talked back and forth for at least 10 minutes. Like,
it looked good.
It looked great. I'm like, hey, I'm having problems with this and this. They're like, oh yeah, sometimes this happens. We've had people with issues, and we're going back to tell us what you're doing, and I'm telling them what I'm doing. I'm like, all right, cool. They're helping me. You feel me? And next thing you know, they're like, here, we're gonna send you this link and just reset your password. I mean, just reset everything.
He gave him the keys to the car.
Oh my gosh, I did, yo. I listened.
He went against all the codes. You went against all the rules.
All the codes. Yes.
What?
Because once again, folks, Maryland for Crypto, we do this for you. Like, we go through the trials and tribulations
for you.
Yes,
right.
I took this loss
Listen
for you.
to him.
Because once again, we figure these things out first, and then we relay it to the group. We put it in our Patreon group. And so what happened was, yes, I gave up the keys to the car, and they drove away with it flying. Like, and yo, I've never been so helpless in my life. I had about $1,500 in this account. I had about 200 XRP. I had about a good 2,000 Songbird tokens, some Shiba Inu.
This is a horror story.
So yes, so pretty
sound
much
like a donkey of the day to me.
right. And the next thing you know, at the time I hit, they're like, okay, once you finish, screenshot this little barcode that's gonna come up and let us know when you're done. I'm like, all right, bet. Screenshot. They're like, okay, you done? I was like, yeah. What's next? They was like, hold tight. And next thing you know, I just started seeing each account in my Bifrost wallet. It was like zero. Zero. And I just watched it and I was like, oh shit, these niggas really just stealing my money. Like, this is how it goes, huh? And I couldn't even be mad because I was like, yo, this is how it is. Like,
yeah, guys.
dang.
So, word to the wise. Just, we live and we learn, and we're laughing at it today. But he definitely was upset. And all I can say is this: you guys, you gotta protect your crystal. You gotta protect your crypto. You gotta make sure that you do your diligence, and you have to, the proof was in the pudding, because if you just looked at the Twitter names handle, you would have seen that it wasn't it
had 3 L's in the wallet.
Who we thought they were.
Look, and the thing is, and that's how desperate I was, because I was 2 weeks. I'm trying to tell you.
And that's the point that I want to make, guys.
The extra L in wallet.
This market right now is very bullish, and so people operate on emotions. That is one of the biggest mistakes you can make in this type of market. Don't get caught up FOMOing in and out of different cryptos. Don't zigzag from one to another because one is blown up and one isn't. Pick yourself a couple altcoins. Pick yourself whatever DeFi tokens. Pick yourself some Bitcoin and let it sit, because your time is going to come in this market.
Yeah.
Whether you're receiving 3 times gains, 5 times gains, or 20 times gains, your time will happen in this bull market. Right. So that's just a lesson that we want to kind of preach to the people. Like, look, we're not perfect. We're in this space. We're in this war just like you are.
Yeah, we're learning just like y'all.
So just be mindful of that.
A wise man told me, he said, if you had 5 investments in your entire life, what would you invest in? Like, would you be jumping in and out of a lot of different things, or would you stick to
Stick to your guns.
Because you ain't got no choice but to stick with you only got 5 of them. What you gonna invest in?
But see, what makes it so crazy though, with crypto, so many things is happening so fast. Like, this is a new wallet. They just airdropped it to us. So
he felt good. He was one of the first.
Yeah, I was the first one. I was the first week that got the airdrop. I staked my tokens ASAP. I had 2 NFTs.
Never share your private keys. Only your address. Yeah. Only your public address. Never.
Pop off.
Definitely got wrecked.
All of crypto starts to take off. Many people, they're gonna feel pressure to chase assets and act out of panic, especially if the assets haven't been moved. It's best to come up with a plan before big price moves, and you got to stick to it. Me personally, I never change my plan during times of high emotion. Make your plan when the market is quiet. Everyone has to decide what is best for themselves. Sometimes less is more. Don't compare your situation to others. And me personally, like I said, I refuse to chase assets that have skyrocketed already. I just dollar cost average into assets that have yet to budge and that I know very well and that are utility driven. Because guys, at the end of the day, you got your Shibas, you got your Kishus, you got your Doge coins. These are all, they're good investments. Now, sometimes you got to risk it for the biscuit. But in the same token, as risky as these are, regulations are right around the corner, especially with the case with the XRP and the SEC lawsuit. We're going to see who comes out on top. I truly believe Ripple is going to win this case because SEC has been dropping the ball on every corner. But with that being said, this speculative market where all of these huge gains are coming from, I feel like it's going to be null and void 5-6 years down the line. But all of the utility-driven projects that are proven, that have made major gains, that are already in practice, like VeChain, for instance, XRP, XLM, Tezos, Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Polkadot, XDC, all these different projects, they're proven, they're already in practice, they're already trading, and they've partnered with different countries and different institutions, and they're going to make a difference in this crypto space. Let's just talk about this market. Bitcoin took a bit of a retracement here recently after reaching new all-time highs. So big shout out to Bitcoin reaching about $67,000.
Yep, all-time highs. You know what it is.
Because so, Bitcoin hit all-time highs in the past. Within the past 30 days. I mean, as much as I said, Shiba is a meme coin. Don't get into it. Shiba literally hit 500% increase.
Right.
Harmony hit 129% increase. Phantom hit 184% increase. So these are all utility driven coins besides Shiba. But guys, like this market is set to explode for this bull run.
Right. So besides Shiba, And out of all those coins you just named, Shiba is the one with
Shiba got the world on fire.
They got the world on fire, but it has no utility, right?
Absolutely.
So once again, Shiba is a meme coin. It's just kind of. The first quarters of the year, Dogecoin had a crazy run, right?
It sure did.
That was the meme coin that everybody was talking about taking off. Now here we are going into the third, fourth quarter of the year, and now we have a new meme coin that's going crazy, Shibu, right? But once again, Shibu is cool if you are short-term playing it. If you trying to,
stop disrespecting their name to a Shiba.
I call him Shibu because it's like
people coming for us.
Because that shit's some boo boo to me. That's how
you gonna have people coming for it.
I don't care. Who they coming from? What army they got behind them?
The Shibu army. Hey, them niggas is making
look,
waves, but
hey, look.
They ready to get listed. They just got listed on.
I'm a rock with
Coinbase. I'm
a rock with my XRP army all day. Once again,
all day.
As far as I'm concerned, distractions work best when they actually work.
Right.
They work best when they actually work. And Shibu is gonna make y'all some money. It's gonna make y'all some money for sure. But it is not gonna change shit in this world. Gotcha. So just remember that.
Oh yeah, I ain't telling me nothing, but
I'm just saying it's not. That's all. I'm just saying.
Trying to make sure them
I'm going. I'm going as Maryland for Crypto. I think y'all will all agree. We're gonna always try to promote utility and stuff that will actually change something.
That's what we built off, baby.
That's
exactly what we built off.
And with a lot of changes that are happening right now in the market, there's a lot of big partnerships going on. One of which, I kind of feel like we need to let the people know, because this is one of the, world-renowned payment gateways that already exist, and that is MasterCard. They will soon announce that following that Bitcoin services will be available to all banks and merchants through MasterCard. I'm talking Bitcoin wallets. I'm talking credit and debit cards. You'll earn rewards in Bitcoin through MasterCard. You'll be able to spend Bitcoin and placed through a company called Baakt, Baakt. Baakt, yeah, and it's
It depends where you're from. Baakt.
So with that being said, that it's revealed that the thousands to offer crypto-related services for its clients after signing a new deal with crypto asset company Baakt. According to the statement, as of yesterday, this credit card payment processor will integrate crypto into all its networks and allows customers to buy, sell, and store crypto assets through custodial wallets that are provided to you by Baakt. MasterCard principal approach through innovation. They will empower their partners to offer a dynamic mix of digital assets options and also deliver differentiated and relevant consumer experiences. Just to kind of bring that into perspective, man, that's more adoption. Like MasterCard is a major payment gateway.
Listen, MasterCard is just what it did. It just brought our parents and our grandparents into the crypto. You got MasterCard, you had good credit back in the day type, you know what I mean? So bringing them type of people into this realm and having them exposure to Bitcoin just sets you know what I mean, a whole new realm for what this market's gonna go and where it's gonna go.
Absolutely. So I mean, that's just some huge news that's happening in the space right now. We're talking about Bitcoin in the market. It did a bit of a correction recently. It's trading as of like this morning. It's traded roughly around 57. And with the floor being about 57,000 coming into this bull run, Bitcoin is on the verge to at least cap about 100K by the end of the year. Woo! Is what it's looking like. And you know what they say: once the path of Bitcoin season is over, then the path of altcoin season starts to come in. And one of the biggest altcoins that we've been advocating for since the beginning of this show is VeChain. And VeChain has had sideways movement for a long time, but it's literally blowing off the market soon, and it's going to explode into newer highs. VeChain has been on a positive. It's been on a positive move daily. Recently, and it's currently trading at roughly 13 to 14 cents. Altcoins have been taking on more liquidity from the Bitcoin market, and this could have led to a bottom.
And what people don't understand, their onboarding process takes about 8 months, which is a lot, which is actually faster than the average company. When you bring in a new, when you bring in a new company into your technology, you have to train the people. They got to get used to your technology. They got to understand how to use it. Well, VeChain's able to kind of switch everything around. They're able to build their technology towards your company, what your company needs. So it's able, that seamless network is able to work. You know what I mean? So they just can come in, build a network, what you need, you're on and off ramps, and you're good.
Yep.
So.
Let's not forget to mention too that VeChain is one of Chinese. I'm sorry, VeChain is one of China's top, if not the number one blockchain in China, right?
Absolutely.
So
IOTA.
yeah, and China, they recently, they cracked down on crypto with all the Bitcoin mining and all that. Yeah, it was early in the year, but it happened, right? But just recently, the Chinese State Council Association, they just recognized the VeChain project. They just gifted them with a certificate of standardization, which is a body of work under the State Council for major contributions, standard household electrical equipment. So basically, these guys are moving forward with standardizing VeChain as a part of their foundation.
Right.
China, as we all know, they have emission problems. They actually account for majority of our emission problems in the globally. They like some of their in-house companies account for more than countries.
Absolutely.
In regards to carbon emissions. So VeChain is kind of aiming to settle and make China more green friendly.
Absolutely.
And that's where all the countries are going there.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
That's why VeChain will thrive across the world, because they're able to adapt to any. It's not like they're just going to be stuck in China. You know what I mean?
Right.
This is going to cross borders, cross nations. So VeChain is going to track and trace everything, folks. And when we say everything, that doesn't mean everything in China. That means everything across the world, across the nations. So just imagine. And VeChain gets slept on in the United States because, once again, it's over in China. It's over in those, you know what I mean?
Third world countries.
Yeah, those third world countries right now. Singapore. Well, Singapore is really. I mean, they're not. I wouldn't say they're no more. Singapore is jumping right now. But just it's over there in that Eastern Hemisphere, so we kind of sleep on them, but not knowing that we still have things like McDonald's that's being used by VeChain, even though it's
BMW.
You know what I mean? BMW. You got Nike. You know what I mean? Nike. Even though it's in China right now, those are still. Nike is Nike, so it's just Nike of China right now. But
and on top of that, they're still developing more and more partners,
right.
Like
Absolutely.
so coming in
what's all the industries they hit already?
You said what?
I said name all the industries they hit already.
Medicine, auto,
food and beverage,
hospitals, clothing.
See, that's 5 different industries, and guess what? We're still early, folks. 5 different industries. They track and trace Nike products, like you said, the vaccine.
Yep.
You said they do
track
and trace
the My Care mythology
for the vaccine passports.
And 5 different industries, and most products can't even conquer one. And VeChain is gonna conquer already. They're in 5 different industries and building strong.
The VeChain community is one of the strongest communities in crypto,
and it's slept on.
Just to like reiterate what my guys are saying, you know, it has a first class team, big name partners. It's a already working product. $9 billion market cap, and it's in a $50 trillion supply chain management industry. So look at the amount of growth that can happen with VeChain. It's got a multi-industry use case, and honestly, the charts right now for VeChain, it's just pure art. Because if you check these charts out and see the channel and the potential that VeChain has to reach within this bull run, we're looking at VeChain hitting over $3, guys. And this isn't just me just throwing numbers out there. Like, we study the charts. Big shout out to my guy Wasim. We always go over charts every day, and I mean, VeChain is looking very bullish. And for those that you know don't understand what VeChain does, just to reiterate, it's a blockchain platform that has consolidated its major partnerships in various countries, and it seems to be, and it's a part of China's national blockchain plan now. After China has banned crypto, VeChain is now a part of its plan. You guys need to, you know, be very aware of that. It's a blockchain-based platform that enables all its users to easily determine the authenticity and quality of products that they buy. Its distributed ledger technology makes it secure and tamper-proof, and VeChain aims to create a secure supply chain ecosystem by integrating digital asset digitization into the market.
Right.
I mean, guys, bullish on VeChain.
And just imagine, look,
we've been talking about VeChain since it was 3 cents.
Right. And right now, look, we're in we record right here in the Hip Hop Museum, right? So just imagine all the stuff that's authentic in this museum right now that could be tracked and traced with VeChain. And not only tracked and traced with VeChain, when they sell a product, they'll be able to keep getting residuals off the resale of the resale. So now you don't have somebody coming in and buying this hip hop record over here, you know, De La Soul record, and paying $1 million for it. And guess what? They sell it, and when that reseller resells that, the museum will still get residuals off how many people keep selling it. So it's just a lot of things that VeChain is going to be able to do down the road. And I mean, we're just, happy to be a part of it. Get in early, because once again, we're investing in people. These are digital assets. All right, we're investing in the protocol. People don't understand the protocol, and there's a product. All right, the protocol is the technology. The product is what they're gonna build using the technology. All right, and so we always use that, like, once again, that credit card. All right, that little chip in that credit card would be the protocol. The card that everybody uses to go to the store and have to stick your chip in, and that's the product. So we're investing in the protocol, and VeChain right now is gonna make millionaires on top of millionaires.
Yeah, this bull run is gonna be big for all VeChain investors.
And it's only
whether you're investing in VeChain, whether
13
you're
cents.
in altcoins, Bitcoin,
13 cents.
And another big
13
industry
cents.
that has taken off as of late is the industry of non-fungible tokens, and I'm talking about NFTs. And with VeChain, just to kind of bring it all together, VeChain is all about authenticity. Yeah. And making sure that your product that you get is legit and it came from the source that you expect it to come from. Now, just to kind of bring it all full circle with these NFTs, NFTs is probably, if not one of the biggest, going to be the biggest forms of cryptocurrency that's hit the market right now. And just to kind of stamp that into fruition, Photoshop has now built a system into its new update that will prove that the person who made the NFT is authentic. So Adobe is launching a system built into Photoshop that can, among other things, help prove that the person selling an NFT is the person who made it. It's called Content Credentials, and NFT sellers will be able to link the Adobe ID with their crypto wallet, allowing compatible NFT marketplaces to show a verified certificate proving the art source is completely authentic. Art theft has been a big deal in the NFT world. There have been many examples of people minting art that they didn't create and they don't have the rights to on the blockchain. The reason is that anyone can mint an NFT at this point, even if they don't own the copyright to the content, and there's not really anything the blockchain can do to stop it. Worse than minting, it's been enshrined on the blockchain, making the NFT's creation seem authentic if you're unaware of the original work. In other words, I could right-click on an existing image of an NFT, mint it again myself, and potentially fool an unaware buyer into buying it. Now, while While Adobe's system won't prevent art theft, it does, however, offer a way to prove that the NFTs you're selling is not stolen. So I just kind of want to put that into perspective, people, because these non-fungible tokens, these are, and it's, you know, it's crazy to think about because literally kids are making millions of dollars off of selling JPEGs, if you really want to think about it.
Right.
But in the same token, you know, it's hot in the crypto space right now, so
Like,
why not ride the wave?
Like those NFT V-Punks, all right?
Crypto punks and all of them. Yep.
V-Punks right now are being sold for what? Over $100,000 for a JPEG with a dude with a little cigarette with fake smoke. Like, what? Are you serious? Like, we got to wait till we make our V-Punks. We
dealership, niggas sleeping on you till you kill a rich. Check out my demeanor,
You're
bitch.
back.
Niggas thought the king had fallen off. Believe this shit, we don't follow nothing, we the leadership.
Okay, so yeah. But yeah, V-Punks
Y'all let your boy rolling down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right. Fuck with it.
all day. Much love.
Aloha
All day.
to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
New York
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for crypto out here. 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. Some legends out here.
What you want, but you got to be able to ride that wave with the volatility that happens with them.
Indeed.
So with that being said, guys, you know, like these NFTs, like I said, that's a big part of the crypto space right now. So you definitely want to make sure that you know have an understanding, a working understanding of it, and you're knowledgeable.
Follow us on all our social platforms.
He's
already know what it is.
He's going to do an NFT of the 600 touchdown pass that just happened, and it's so crazy to me because the fan that caught it, he gave up all his levels and he gave it 50. But regardless, Tom Brady said, you know what? I'm going to give you a Bitcoin. I'm going to give you a Bitcoin for giving me back my 600 touchdowns. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, he's partnered with FTX. Matt Damon has just partnered with FTX, one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world right now. So, you know,
Matt Damon?
FTX just bought an ad for the Super Bowl, so they will be advertising crypto.
Y'all let your boy Philly Free rolling down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right. Fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
Yeah, so they bought an
Shout out to
ad.
the big homie Maryland for crypto out here. 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do.
And we are
Some legends out here.
Super Bowl. They're full of new commercials, new advertisement. You know, for the year. It's always early in the year, so starting early 2022, they're gonna be pushing cryptocurrency on you, starting with the Super Bowl. So look out for it. We talked last show. We talked about how Coinbase is partnering with the NBA and stuff.
You already know what it is.
And with the NBA and also the D leagues and you know everything basketball related now. So you're gonna see a lot more ads. You're gonna see a lot more, you know, mainstream push for cryptocurrency with these exchanges. So be on the lookout.
Absolutely be on the lookout. You know, like we advocate for and we try to reiterate this every time that you know, crypto is the future, and especially right now with hyperinflation being a major issue all over the world, especially in the United States. Just to kind of bring that into perspective, crude oil.
Y'all let your boy Philly Free rolling down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right. Fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for crypto out here. 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. Some legends out here.
All day. Follow us on all our social platforms. You already know what it is.
Multiply the profits till you tapping on $1 billion. The interest keep on coming. Money stacked up to the ceiling, man. I don't brag or boast. I only tell you what I'm dealing in. How I'm feeling it. Your opposition is irrelevant. Witness a king greedier than fuck for the lease. We buy the dealership. Niggas sleeping on you till you kill a rich. Check out my demeanor, bitch. Niggas thought the king had fallen off. Believe this shit. We don't follow nothing. We the leadership. Black Wall Street. Money moving through this crypto. We just reeling in. Stacking up the
Y'all let your boy Philly Freezer holding it down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right, fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for crypto out here. 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. See legends out here.
All day.
Check out my demeanor, bitch.
Class action lawsuit, and if you're anybody that owns crypto, all you need to do is just go on Twitter, follow John, sign the petition, and you're actually
Y'all let your boy Philly Freezer holding it down with Maryland for crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right, fuck with it.
all day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for crypto. Aloha.
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for crypto out here. 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. See legends out here.
All day. Sometime in the November, going into December, but now this seems like it could be pushed back into January, which is or mid-February, if that, which people are saying XRP could miss this. Now, me personally, if it gets pushed back,
Follow us on all our social platforms. You already know what it is.
You guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the profits from all these other coins that's not this ceiling, man. I'm gonna break up and once 1,000 to 50,000, I'm gonna take the profit, then I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna buy back into more XRP. And guess what? When that XRP takes off, then I'm gonna double my profits because I took the gains and got gains again instead of them all going up at the same time. So to me, I just look at it as a win-win for me. If you're looking at it as a hodl type of situation, but if you're looking for short-term gains right now, yes, you're gonna be mad that if XRP misses the bull run. So proud for you, but just
I mean, whether it does or not,
Right.
With XRP's protocol having on-demand liquidity and being the leader for cross-border payments in the crypto space, they're going to pretty much nullify Nostra Vosa accounts. It's going to put so much money back into circulation that's pretty much dead and sitting idle right now. And even though they are, being sued by the SEC, they're still working and they're still making partnerships. They recently teamed up with PYYPL to deploy the XRP on-demand liquidity network in the United Emirates. So though the United Emirates is one of the biggest areas in the world.
It's over in the Middle East.
Yeah, that supports crypto adoption.
Gotcha.
And that's huge because that's like their PayPal, pretty much essentially. And so XRP is going to be facilitating all of the payments that are happening, on that network through the on-demand liquidity through XRP's ledger.
Right.
They're actually just now adding NFTs to their ledger. So which is again another big hot point in the space right now. One of the fastest, if not the fastest, crypto ledgers or networks to date. And I mean, they average 1,600 transactions per second. Right. So they're built for the future. XRP has the infrastructure for the future and is going to connect banks all around the world. It's going to connect money all around the world. You'll be able to send this money at the drop of a dime. You can send some money to your cousin in Africa for less than 4 cents. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's a brave new world, man. And you guys got to jump on board if you haven't already, especially with this bull run and this quarter four market. Everything is going to be blown off the top of the roofs now.
And let me add, and what people don't understand, if you watch these Ripple drops, all right, you have people like Ashish Burla, all right, you have people like Brad Garlinghouse, all right, Chris Larson. They're literally telling you that XRP is not for retail investors. All right, that's not what XRP. That's what XRP was not made to go and buy some candy from the grocery store. All right, and that's what people want. Granted, it's going to be a currency, but XRP is designed to move trillions of dollars, not to just be used at the store. All right, it's made to be used trillions. And right now, we were the guinea pigs, all right? And they tell you that. They needed to have on and off ramp. They had to build liquidity. So before they trust these big banks to move trillions of dollars, they had to make sure it worked on a ground basis. So people like the retailers, yes, we were able to invest in this technology. But guess what? Once these regulations go through, we might be lucky that we even have XRP, because because they've already said it's not made for us. So there could be a cap once regulations go through saying, hey, everybody that owns XRP, happy for you, good job. Anybody else, you're not going to be able to touch it. And because once again, we're moving this XRP now to the banks and institutions which is made for. And so we could be that lucky group that if we invest in XRP and we have
1%ers.
And that's why they call us the 1%, because if we're that lucky group. And then also they're talking about there could be a government buyback. So there's a couple things. And now if there's a government buyback
I heard that one
on XRP, then just imagine that. They would have to raise the price to such a point that to buy it back.
Crypto is separating money and state, people.
Right.
Taking out the intermediaries, and it is making the money more accessible to people in the world that do not have it and are not, afforded to have this capital.
Right.
So I mean, hey,
it's so many different situations that could happen after this lawsuit, after regulations go down. So once we figure this stuff out and these regulations, man,
let's just hope that Miss Yellen doesn't get what she wanted, because I just saw something recently that really grinds my gears.
Miss Janet Yellen, she's always talking.
Yellen had the audacity.
What's she talking about?
They don't want to only tax crypto. They want to tax potential unrealized gains.
Yeah, whatever that even means.
What
they want to?
But
they want to tax
just for the wealthy.
Yeah.
It's supposed that's not gonna happen.
Right. Yeah, sounds good. If it's supposed to be just for the wealthy, but lo and behold, now they're looking at everybody's bank accounts that has $600 worth of transactions.
Right.
Read between the lines, people.
Yep.
Get your crypto.
This is
put
not
it
gonna
in
be
a
passed,
stable
folks.
coin, and head to Seychelles where you can't be taxed.
Right.
You heard it first on the Maryland for Crypto show.
Nah,
Because-
for real.
Now, I'm not against paying for your taxes. Let me not say that,
No,
because taxes, we bills a country, blah blah blah, whatever. But in the same token, how can you tell me
Texas, here we
that
come.
you're gonna tax me on something that I haven't even gotten yet?
Right. Unrealized
How,
gains.
Slay?
That's what it's
How,
called.
Slay?
I didn't realize I had these gains.
Unrealized gains.
It's like you didn't, but we did.
Right. It's like how much more asinine can you be? How far will you push the envelope? It's crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in. So you guys got to be able to just be able to maneuver and be able to act accordingly in these situations and do what works for you. Do what works best for you and your family in the situation you got going on. Stack your pennies to institutional dollars and watch them grow.
And then listen, not even Jan Yellen in that, right? Remember back when Jamie Dimon was like, "Oh, fire anybody that has Bitcoin in their account. I promise you, I'm gonna fire anybody. I promise if you work for me, you won't work here ever again." Right, on national TV and everything. Right. Bitcoin's a fraud now. Now guess what? Bitcoin is a hedged stored gold. And we're gonna make sure all our
digital gold.
This is 4 years, not even 4 years, because this was said in 2017. So I guess for 4 years, but literally. Bitcoin now is a hedge for gold, and we're going to make sure all our institutions use it, and we're going to make sure everybody capitalizes off the benefits of using digital assets, because this new asset class is going to grow unfathomably, and we can't even whatever. Yeah. But all I'm trying to say is Jamie Dimon is all a fraud, because when he was telling you not to buy it, they were one of the biggest companies in Europe buying Bitcoin. They wasn't buying it in the United States, but they were buying it in Europe, so it wouldn't be picked up in the United States.
And that's America for you.
And that's America. I'm not gonna buy it here, but
I'm
gonna buy it across the water.
Don't pay attention to what they saying.
Yeah,
pay attention to what they doing.
And that's why we invested. And that's why we're into crypto, because once again, we saw that, okay, he's telling the people in the United States not to buy it, but he's over in Europe racking. Like, right now, JP Morgan is one of the biggest owners of crypto assets on the low. And they opened their own crypto exchange desk where they can, they got their own JP Morgan coin. So there's a lot.
So does that have anything to do with the Bitcoin ETFs that came out recently?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
Once again, the Bitcoin ETFs is all it's doing is it's an expensive Bitcoin. So right now, let's say Bitcoin's $60,000 right now.
Okay.
A Bitcoin ETF is like, all right, cool. Since you're too lazy to hold your ledger, since you're too lazy to transfer your crypto back and forth because you're scared that you might do what LJ did, which is give somebody your private. And then have somebody come and take billions out of your account. All right, I'm scared to get into this. So yes, I'm gonna go to this Bitcoin ETF where they're gonna charge me a little bit more. So right now Bitcoin is 60,000. They'll charge me 64,000. All right, and now I can invest in this Bitcoin. They're gonna take care of everything, and the most important thing is it's insured. So guess what? If somebody happens to steal my billions from J.P. Morgan, and guess what? J.P. Morgan is gonna reimburse me my billions, and I'm happy with that because. Yeah, I'm paid a little bit in
people
more
like
Bitcoin.
security.
Yeah, and that's what it is. People like security, and long story short, that's gonna bring which is a good thing because I want security because I want to be able to Bank of America, they just took $1,500 out of my crypto account. Can you please? I didn't authorize that. Can you give me that back? No, right now, I just gotta hopefully 5 years later, I'm gonna screenshot that transaction, and then 5 years later, when we do have regulations, I'm gonna go and be like, hey, I need this transaction back that happened in 2021. I know it's 2024 right now, but I just need that back.
Yeah,
I didn't authorize that, and those Songbird tokens back then was 1,500. Now it's 20,000, so I need that back.
So, God, yeah, we're definitely bullish on Bitcoin. You know, definitely with the recent retracement and the floor being as high as it is. You know, it's following this correctional rebound, and the price is likely to just jump back up to where it was. Right. It decreased considerably as of yesterday and created a bearish engulfing candlestick. But this type of bearish candlestick is which the entire upward movement from the previous day is negated with the equal or larger drop the next day. The main support area is found about 52,000 to 53,000. As long as we don't breach that range, we should be all right. But technical indicators support the continuation of a upward trend in Bitcoin right now. And again, once Bitcoin season is over, we know altcoin season begins. And I think crypto is going to make a major move for the future. It's going to make a major moves for this bullish bear market coming right now. So before we, go ahead and get out of here, you guys got any points, or we got any questions from our group right now? Anything anybody want to touch bases on?
I mean, definitely. I mean, big thing once again. If you don't, back to protecting your crypto. If you don't have a ledger, folks, order a ledger. Like my man Vine from the Hill, I've been telling him since June to get a ledger. He just talking about, yo, B, I just ordered my ledger. They said it's gonna take 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks to get here. I said you should have ordered it 3-4 months ago. Now you gotta wait 3-4 weeks. Everybody and their mother trying to order because we're in a bull run. Yep. Of course they want their ledgers now. Guess what? It's on backstop. Yep. Yo, I can't even get it off Amazon. Don't get it off Amazon. You don't buy a ledger off Amazon. You don't know who had it first. You don't know where it came from. You buy it from the actual ledger.com itself. All right? Because like I said, if once again somebody repackaged that ledger and sent it, yo, I bought it from so-and-so company. Okay, they might have repackaged that, got the private keys, and guess what? You open it, you start, and next thing you know, somebody's taking your wallet.
Protect your crypto,
so protect your crypto,
Get
man.
Your
at the end of the day, if you need help, holla at us. Holla at me. You know what I mean? Definitely. I've been there, done that. I cried myself to sleep the other night, but it's all good.
Right, because like we're telling you guys to get a ledger, but one thing y'all have to understand, like we're talking about controlling our own banks. Yeah. So this is serious stuff. So you have to you have to make sure you're secure. You got to make sure you're taking care of your private keys. Put them in security deposits. Right. Security deposit boxes. Like keep them safe. Spread them out. Make sure something like you don't want your keys to be stuck in your house and your house burned down. Right. And then you don't got no keys no more.
I have mine literally. I have a safe deposit box at Bank of America, and I put all my private keys in there. I write them down, and I'm like, hey.
There it is, man. You gotta do it, man. It's a must. The Ledger Nano X you're pretty much your own bank. You are your own bank at that point when you have this piece of hardware.
And the Ledger
I do have one last
wallet.
takeaway though, real quick. Just want to bring things back to VeChain real quick. So coming up next weekend, or starting next weekend on the 5th, from the 5th through the 10th of November, they have the Chinese International Import Expo. V-Chain will be attending it for the 4th time. They've went the last 4 years, and each year they've come out of it with more partnerships and more opportunities to grow their company. So,
is this the expo you was trying to go to?
No, that was the one I was trying to go to, the one in Dubai.
Oh yeah, the Dubai.
Yeah, okay. Dubai was lit, but I got a few things on my end I gotta take care of. We're not gonna, but nah,
nowhere.
but nah. Next week, they're looking to showcase all of their new planes for sustainable development. That's their main focus right now. So you guys make sure you tap into that. I'm excited. I don't know what's gonna come out of it, but I'm excited to tap in and catch what's coming out, what's new with V-Chain, because it's about to go up.
In the space, man.
For sure.
Shout out to our sipping paint too. And
shout out to our sipping paint. Maryland for Crypto. We just did our first crypto sipping paint here recently. It was a great turnout. A lot of people came out, learned a lot. It was drink served, good food, good people, good fun. So catch us on the next one.
Bitcoin B in the moon.
We're gonna keep that going on a monthly basis, man. We're gonna we painted the Bitcoin in the moon, and lo and behold, it hit all-time highs not even a couple days later. So not to say that we were, hindsight, but it is what it is. Stick with crypto. You're gonna make some good money in this bull market. Now, speaking of money in this bull market, we always do some type of price predictions, and I'm gonna just run through a couple really quickly because I've been studying these charts with our certified chart analyzer that we have on the team. Big shout out to Wasim. These are coins that I'm personally vested in, so these are coins where I felt like I need to know what's going to happen potentially, so I can have our exit strategies pretty much on point before this bear market hits. And definitely stay in tune for our exit strategy Patreon that we're going to post in our Patreon account, because you need to have price points to understand when you want to get out before this bear market hits. You don't want to be caught holding the bag. We're going to have a complete PDF with everything in it, lined out on good exit strategies on all the coins that we advocate for. So with that being said, I got Stellar XLM hitting $3.75 by the end of this bull run. XLM is currently trading around about 30 cents. That's it.
That's conservative.
You don't think XLM? You don't think that's conservative?
That's hella.
XLM is at like 30 cents right now.
Yeah, but if you this is your price prediction. I got it hitting like $9.
$9. Okay, we got Mr. Make It Happen with the $9 XLM prediction.
We got XRP hitting like $20-$25. They move like.
So all right, I'm not. Right. Now I would love for XRP. Cool. I would want nothing other than XRP to hit $20-$25. But realistically speaking, with SEC dragging its feet on the lawsuit, bull run potentially could be ending sooner than we predict. I got XRP by this bull run hitting, which is still a great gain. I got it hitting $10. This is just after looking at some charts and seeing the channels that it's trading in compared to the MACD and things of that nature. So that's where I got it. I got Ethereum. I got a bullish prediction with Ethereum. I got Ethereum hitting 20K by the end of the bull run, because by the end of this bull run, we got a big Ethereum investor.
The engineer pop out and say, "What's going on?"
Investor behind the scenes. Shout out to Boom. And I only say this because with Ethereum switching from its proof of work to its proof of stake protocol that's going to take place in the next few months before the bull run happens, the coin will now become deflationary, which means it's going to take away from the supply, and I think that is going to increase the price in astronomical ways. So I got Ethereum hitting 20K by the end of this bull run, and that's what the chart suggests. Link, one of my favorite tokens, because Link connects everything. I mean, the name is Chainlink, so it literally connects all of the blockchains and makes everything interoperable with each other. I got Chainlink, it's trading around maybe $40 right now, $30. I got Chainlink hitting $250 by the end of the bull run. V-Chain hitting $3. I got Matic. We built food.
Hold on, go back one more time. V-Chain hitting what?
$3 by the end of this bull run.
And I'm a vet king, folks.
We got vet champs in the building. I wasn't hip to the vet movement. These guys got an event before it was even a cent. So big shout out to these guys, because they're going to win. I mean, I'm gonna get my little quarter too. But,
hey, what's Toby News at the top? I just made $1 million. Remember Toby? I just hit.
I got $100.
And then I got $1 million. Yeah, look, V-Chain hit $3.
It's game mode. We gonna have M4C Jets if Veach ain't hit $3.
Yeah.
You heard it
Yo
first.
said we gonna have M4C Jets.
Boy.
Just to keep it rolling,
Jesus
Matic.
Christ.
I love Matic. Polygon is another intermediary.
Illmatic.
Helping Ethereum with the scalability, because even with the new EIP 1559 upgrade, Ethereum is still going to have some scalability issues. Matic is going to help that, along with having other blockchains or other cryptos being built on its blockchain. We built Fubi token on the Matic blockchain. Great token. I love Polygon. I love Matic.
What is Fubi's prediction? Because I invested in the pre-ICO.
So Fubi,
I need to know.
No, so Fubi,
where's my money going?
I'm a co-founder, so
that's why I'm asking you.
I don't want to persuade anybody to do anything that they don't want to do.
We're not financial advisors.
But I believe Fubi token, at the very least, by the end of the bull run, will be trading around anywhere between 60 to 75 cents. 60. Mr. Make It Happen almost lost his sauce.
Oh my gosh!
I'm gonna start calling him Mr. Dramatic.
No, Mr. Dramatic. Yeah, 75 cents,
I'll be sitting real nice.
75 cent will
token.
be.
Check us out. The app will be
that's
out
10x right
shortly.
there.
Yeah,
That's definitely 10x.
Yeah, man. Check us out. Fubi token will be out here shortly. We are working out some kinks on the application right now. We got our developers working round the clock. When that app drops, it's going to be the fastest, easiest, and most efficient way to earn cryptocurrency in the crypto space. We have built the first crypto social media updating application. This is a game changer. We have combined e-commerce and social dating into one revolutionary application.
Like, you're gonna be able to take from swiping left and right, you're earning crypto, and then be able to take that crypto you're earning and take somebody on a date.
Absolutely.
Stop it. I don't have to use no money from my pocket.
You don't.
The
you
date,
can earn
the
crypto
app
money
pays
that
for
you
my
earn.
date. Hey, you can't.
Indeed, it does.
You can't find no.
Where they do that at?
Yeah, when is Facebook paying for my date? When is Instagram? I'm on Instagram every day. Ain't paid for nothing.
Ain't paid for nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Instagram.
Ain't
Who?
paid for, Facebook.
Facebook where?
Yeah.
Tinder
Fubi.
why?
Look.
It's all about Fubi.
Miss DC.
Fubi.
Miss DC. There you go.
Keep it rolling. Matic.
Is that what that is? That's the Fubi right there?
Yeah.
She do be doing that.
Yeah, she does that. Shout out to Miss DC for
Big
showing
shout
up.
out to Miss DC for coming out to our Crypto Sip and Paint. We're going to have Miss DC come in as a guest here soon, so y'all be on the lookout for that. Yeah. I'm going to finish up these predictions real quick. Matic, like I said, great blockchain, trading at about $1.80 right now. Matic is super bullish. Matic will definitely hit anywhere between $12 to $15 by the end of this bull run. And XR, like I said, XRP is going to be at $10, and that's what I got right now for the people, guys. That's what I got for the people.
You covered everything that I'm thinking. You hit all the good. The only thing I might add on there for a price prediction. Did you say 88?
I did not give a Cardano prediction.
Cardano, because everybody, I know that's sleeping. How you forget 88? So I got 88 being good. $10, $12.
Yeah, I agree.
Easy,
I agree.
Like easy. That's just because. I don't think the market's gonna retrace as hard as people think it's gonna. Because for the past 3 bull runs, all right, the market has retraced, or two, but it retraces about to 70, 80, almost 90%. But you gotta think now, we have institutional money invested. Like, you have Bitcoin ETFs, you have future ETFs, you're gonna have regulations. All right, you're gonna have, once regulations come, you're gonna have new money flowing into this market. I think this might be a hyper super bull run for the next 5-10 years, give or take. With so much new institutional money. Now, not trying to say we're gonna go straight up in a straight line, but I don't see us, me personally, really retracing back 90%. So, in the hindsight, I just see this market just slowly creeping up after these regulations come out, and after this new money and new institutional money coming in. So
absolutely, and Cardano has, it's done what no other crypto has done, and when I say it's taken its time. Right. They have been diligently working on their blockchain to make sure that once dApps are able to be built on it, it works flawlessly. Once DeFi is able to come to it, it's working flawlessly. They just had the Alonzo hard fork take place about a month ago. Everything went as smooth as possible. They actually just did a summit recently, the Cardano Metaverse, where they let everybody, you can literally plug into the Cardano's metaverse from all over the world. There were people from all over the world there, and there were different rooms that you can learn, like Roblox. I mean, it was amazing. I went on it.
You could go in and
you build your avatar. You can go into one room. You can talk to the owner of Cardano. You can go to another room, talk to the engineer. Go to another room and talk about the partnerships and things that has happened. I don't know where they're going to go with this metaverse. I feel like they should expand on it because it was a great idea and it was a great way to have everybody tune in and see what's happening with their network. And they did. They just recently, I just got an email yesterday. They gifted me an NFT just for being a part of the summit. So, I mean, that was amazing, man.
I didn't get mine.
NFT. So I'll take it. You never know. I was part of the Cardano's first metaverse. You never know. That NFT might be worth something one day.
I'm sorry, I'm in the.
Yeah, Money Meech is. I'm gonna put this out there because his alarm has been going off the whole show. Yeah. He's over here trading and he's watching Proppy. So he's got his alarm set for like every 10 minutes so he can check Proppy and make sure that his trades are going as they want. And it kind of dipped on him during the show, so he's been off a little bit, but he came back. He came back strong.
Look, I'm trying to get to it.
This is what I have to deal with these guys. You know? Literally, we argue about this all the time.
I appreciate y'all for
tuning in. He would set his
in.
alarm doing the show.
For checking out the Maryland for Crypto show. Check us out next week. We'll be live and direct right from WLVS
Make
Studios.
sure you follow us.
Make sure you follow us. Big shout outs to all our sponsors, RX Water, Nova Armory. All of these are paid sponsorships. They believe in our project and we believe in yours. Thank y'all for supporting Hazeline Guns. We got Maryland Concealed, one of our another ventures that we
name it one more time. Hold on. What we've been doing? All right, we
got Nova Armory.
That's 1.
We got RX Water.
2.
We got Hazeline Guns.
That's 3.
We got Hemp Heels.
4.
We got Maryland Concealed.
5.
We got Fubi.
6.
I mean, the list keeps going
and
on.
We
ran
out of hand.
And we in the hip hop museum now.
We in the hip hop museum.
We in the hip
with the biggest stereo in America right behind me.
We out here.
You can't go wrong.
And this is all less than a year, folks. We started in Feb.
Facts.
We started in February, baby. Look at this.
A lot of growth in this space, man.
A lot of growth.
It ain't even been a
we're
year.
growing with the bull run.
Yeah, absolutely. So check us out. Tune in every week. Definitely check out our Patreon group. We're going to be dropping exit strategies, hot coins to get into in this bull run, things that you need to know when you may need to get in and get out, how to then spend your crypto effectively. We're also going to drop some PDFs on the capital gains tax so you can know what's compliant and what isn't. So holla at us, Maryland for Crypto. Join our Facebook group. Check out our Instagram, our Twitter.
Patreon.
One last thing, because I ain't give my price prediction, but y'all know I don't do that anyways.
Okay, let me hear.
But all I'm gonna say is stick with utility, not meme coins.
Absolutely.
If y'all in meme coins, that's cool. Make your money, get up out of there. But make your money, put it on a utility coin. Utility.
There it is, man. And it is. Maryland for Crypto. You already know what it is. Sean Prince, Money Meech, Mr. Make It Happen. Biggest boombox in America. Holla at us. We out.
Dealership, niggas sleeping on you till you killer rich. Check out my demeanor, bitch. Niggas thought the king had fallen off. Believe this shit, we don't follow nothing. We the leadership. Black Wall Street. Money moving through this crypto, we just reel it in. Stacking up
You holla at your boy 50 Freeze holding it down with Maryland for Crypto. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all want to get your money right. Fuck with it.
All day. Much love.
Aloha to Maryland for Crypto. Aloha.
Shout out to the big homie Maryland for Crypto out here. 2-0, smoking with legends. That's how we do. Some legends out here.
All day.
dealership, niggas sleeping on you till you killer rich. Check out my demeanor, bitch.
Follow us on all our social platforms. You already know what it is.
Black Wall Street. Money moving through this crypto, we just reel it in. Stacking up the millions. Something like Sicilian.